Greyback, we thought you were dead.
Not yet, but we have little time. Even now, Yvain must be gathering her forces to wipe us out.
We're too few in number.
There's no way we can fight off an army.
Longtooth will bring reinforcements from the other shale mines.
But how will he find us?
We must reach the signal tower above us. If our pitch slinger climbs that tower, Longtooth will see his flames and head straight for us.
No problem, boss.
Be careful. We don't have any other way to light the signal fires. If you're killed by the Lotus, Longtooth will never reach us in time.
The infidels. Right where Mistress Yvain said they would be.
We can't let these flea-ridden rebels escape! Kill them all!
Our pitch slinger should climb this tower and signal to Longtooth.
Let me at him.
That flame should be visible for miles around. Any sign of our allies?
Wait! There's someone approaching from the east. Yes! It's Longtooth, and there's a whole army of wolves behind him. All right! Woohoo!
Longtooth has great courage. I knew he wouldn't fail us. Can you see anything else? We must know what Yvain is planning.
There's a small town in the southwest. I see slaves in the fields. And there's a great fortress in the southeast, blocking a pass through the mountains.
That's where Yvain will be, and perhaps our sacred totem as well. First, we'll head southwest and free the slaves in the town. The Lotus will seek revenge for our victories. Nobody must be left behind. Then we'll tear into that fortress and get some answers from Yvain. I can see the control lever from here, but only Longtooth could hit it from this distance. Too easy. Nice throw, old friend.
Looks like there's some kind of commotion in the town.
We've had enough of your excuses, slaves. If you can't harvest rice, then you'll harvest pain.
Pain, huh? I could show you a thing or two about that.
It's Wild Eye. Kill him.
Aye, it's good to see a friendly face around here.
I haven't seen you in the mines, Wolf Brother.
I'm a wolf, all right, but I've never been in those stinking mines. My allies in the forest kept me well hidden after the war. The Lotus destroyed my family and my home, but they couldn't catch Wild Eye. I've been stalking and killing those devils ever since.
You've been hunting the Lotus for all this time? Amazing. Will you fight with us and help us restore the Wolf Clan's freedom?
Are you kidding? I've waited 7 years to hear those words.
Then you're welcome at my side, friend Wild Eye. Together, we'll show Yvain the Wolf's vengeance.
Now, Greyback, this is simply intolerable. I appreciate a good jest, but you really must die now.
You're the one who's dying today, witch. 7 years ago, you murdered my mate and my cubs. But you wouldn't remember that, would you?
Oh, I remember. I just don't care.
Enough. Your evil ends here.
Such a brave jester. You'll walk into any trap, won't you, Greyback? By the way, you're not going to find your clan's totem here. The skull of the White Wolf rests safely in my citadel. And my spells of corruption have already begun to warp its powers. Don't you feel the chill in the air, little wolfling?
No more riddles. What are you doing with the skull?
I'd love to explain, but you won't live long enough to care. Death is the only freedom you'll ever find. Goodbye, Greyback.
In all my years, I've never seen a blizzard like this. I don't mind a little snow, but this stuff is cold as death.
The totem must be very powerful to create such a storm. What is it anyway?
It is the skull of the White Wolf, a relic of our clan's guardian spirit. Until our war against the Lotus, it was our greatest treasure. Only Gala and her druidess order knew how to harness its powers. If they were alive, maybe they could tell us how to stop the totem. But they died in the final battle.
You're not the first to think so. Not everyone who disappeared in that battle was lost, Greyback. Gala is alive, and her druidess is too.
How can that be?
The Woodswalkers have ways of hiding from their enemies. They're still living in the old swamps, waiting for us to return.
Do you think Gala could help us, Wild Eye?
She knows more of the ancient ways than any living wolf. If Gala can't figure out how to stop this nasty weather, nobody can.
Then we must find her. Gather the troops. We're leaving at once.
So cold. Oh.
Another brave man has fallen. I hope he finds freedom.
If Gala can't stop this storm, we'll join him soon enough.
You're right. We'd better keep moving.
What? Gala's sanctuary is frozen over! But Gala's magic has always protected her lands from the winter!
Help! Please! Somebody save us!
What's going on here?
High Druidess Gala has been kidnapped, and the forest temple is under attack.
We're too late! How could the Lotus have beaten us here?
The Lotus aren't attacking us. Utara and her witches are behind this.
The Serpent Witches are famous practitioners of black magic. I'm not surprised they're doing Yvain's dirty work.
Sometimes they raid our forests, looking for valuable herbs and spell components. But they've never attacked us so savagely before. We drove back their first assault, but Gala disappeared in the confusion. If they succeed in destroying the forest temple, all will be lost.
We'll defeat these murderous witches and rescue Gala.